Have you been asking yourself the question, what are the best push-ups for the chest? Well, in part 2 of this series, I'm going to walk you through the second push-up variation for the chest, ring push-ups. Ring push-ups are a great variation for your chest because doing push-ups on rings will give you a new training stimulus due to the instability of the rings. So in normal push-ups your hands are set on the ground, they won't really move too much. But in a ring push-up, your hands are always going to be moving and stabilized because the rings are going to be so unstable. So even at the very top position of the ring push-up, you're still going to notice that your chest is going to be tense. And this will also be significantly harder than a normal push-up will be. But no need to worry about that because there are ways to regress these, and at the end of the video I'll show you how. So let's move on to the technique part. Keep the rings at your chest level. Avoid creating the letter T so that your elbows are at your shoulder height. Instead, pull them down like this. And now you can see that the hands are going to be at your chest level and the rings will be at your chest level. And here you have a good position to actually work the chest. Number 2, same as with normal push-ups, make sure your body stays nice and straight the whole time. So avoid having the lower back arch and instead push the hips in underneath, so tuck them in. Keep the glutes tight and the core tight the whole time. So keep everything tight and locked throughout the entire set, because when you start arching your lower back, you're actually lifting a little bit less resistance that way. And the next tip is, in my opinion, somewhat optional when it comes to ring push-ups, because ring push-ups are quite challenging to do. But that will be to focus on pushing with the elbows. So instead of just pushing yourself up, focus on pushing the elbows in front of you and then towards you at the very top of the movement. Now that way you can really get your chest working in. But again, few people struggle to feel a chest when they do ring push-ups. So that might just be an optional thing you can apply if you like to. And hey, if you get some value from this video, then why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel right there for more similar videos in the future. And the last thing is, at the very end of the movement, you want to rotate the elbows inwards, and that is going to cause the hands to rotate outwards. So then you end up in the RTO position, so the rings turn out to porthole position. Now, like I said, it's very easy to regress and progress this exercise. So to make it easier, what you do is to get in a more vertical position. So you're going to take a few steps forward, and this way you're going to be in a more vertical position and you're going to be lifting less of your own body weight. And vice versa. To make this harder, you do the opposite. So you take a few steps backwards, now you end up in a more horizontal position. And if you want, you can even put your feet on an elevated surface to make it even harder. Or then you could add a weighted vest, or you could have a dip belt with a weight attached to it. So that's also another way you can increase the resistance in ring push-ups. Now, if you want to see a more detailed breakdown of the next push-up variation, decline push-ups, then I highly encourage you to continue on with this series right here to find out what to focus on when doing decline push-ups. If you got some value from this video, then please go ahead and leave this video a like, it's highly appreciated, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to build a warrior body with primal training. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.